everybody? It's Life and Relationship Coach Roland The Real from Saving Relationships. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I humbly present this information. Are you going to change your life or unchange your life? Okay, so this video is going to be for the ladies and the gentlemen. It's a funny topic because it's so true. Are you immature or are you an adult? Right? Like, honestly, like, it just makes me laugh because it's like, if you really think about it, there are people who are grown as adults, you know, 60s, 70s, shit, probably 80s, and just they act like babies, act like big old babies, man. Like, this goes for men and women. It's wild. It's wild to know that there are people who are got gray hair and they act like babies, like big emotional babies, just immature, you know. And look, I'm not slamming you people, but just I'm trying to have you understand, like, you have to be an adult. You have to be centered as an adult when you communicate with your partner and the people you're with. And some people are like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I don't want to. And it's like, yo, and you just watch them and you're like, are you 5? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you 15? It's wild. I'm telling you right now. I mean, some of you might be laughing. Some of you might be like, well, who's like that? Like, well, check yourself. Pay attention to who you are. You will notice and see that, yo, you got a lot of immaturity in you, even if you think you're well grown and old. Like, think about how you act and talk and respond and the things you say, right? Like, I mean, I can give you a million scenarios, but yo, I'm telling you right now, this goes for everybody. And the reason why I say it like that is because I personally had a all my relationships, at one point, we were both immature. Even myself. Yo, I mean, and I'm not like that immature, right? I'm silly, there's difference, but there was times where I was immature. And when they would snap at me, or they would talk bad at me, or they would accuse me, or they would say something to me, I would take it personal, right? Or I would react emotionally, or I would, you know, I wouldn't be able to be calm in my response. I wasn't able to hear their point of view. I would just call them crazy. I mean, there's a million ways that I could go about this. And I'm just telling you, like, what I did wrong, like, right? Because, you know, no one's perfect, you know? But this is a big situation. I think it's an epidemic, if you ask me. I think it's a serious epidemic. Like, people are immature. Like the next time somebody comes at you or talks to you crazy or accuses you or acts whatever, or acts immature even, tell them, like, you know, I need you to act like an adult. I need you to respond like an adult. If you can respond like an adult, I will respond back to you. Otherwise, I'm not going to deal with that. You need to put your partner in place. Let them know, I'm not dealing with this immaturity. I need an adult to communicate with. If you don't want to talk like an adult, well, then I'm going to walk out of this door. That's a little extreme, but you get what I'm saying. You have to do it. I mean, you have to. I'm telling you right now, like, there's no other way around it. Because if you feed into immaturity and they're immature, and then now you like and they're like prone to being immature, that's how they are more. Well, you're gonna have a rough time because you might be the one that is an adult all the time, knows how to be mature, knows how to communicate, respond, knows how to live. I mean, honestly, some people don't, some people do. But if you feed into that, then you're just gonna feed their fire and it's not gonna stop. So you gotta nip it in the bud, especially in the beginning of a relationship. If, you know, I wish we could have a class just for, like, anyone who gets into a new relationship, like, sit down and go through this course, like, you know what I mean? But that's a big one. I'm telling you right now, like, men or women, if you don't nip it in the bud for your partner and you see it happening in the beginning, then it's gonna get tougher as you go. I'm not saying you can't still solve it as you go later, but you have to have that conversation. If it's year 1, 2, 5, whatever, have that conversation and sit down and be like, look, we need to be adults. We need to remember that when we're going to act immature, then we have to remember to be aware and act like an adult, because to get progress in a relationship, and when you're fixing things or within an argument, you have to remember to be an adult and be aware of it, so then you can be conscious of it, like, oh, I'm about to act like a little 5-year-old. No, don't do that. That doesn't work. And then, go back to being an adult, and then you'll be happy. You guys will get what you want accomplished and all that. So be aware of that problem. I'm telling you right now, I don't care how old you are. We all have this immaturity situation in us, and it needs to stop. You know what I mean? Like, let kids be kids. You know what I mean? And adults be adults. Adults have real problems in this life, and you're not going to solve them by being immature. I'll tell you that right now. So stop being immature, people. All right? Like, for real. And I do this because I care. I'm not like telling you what to do. I'm not arrogant. I'm being real. Like if my past partners, we all had these problems. Like, when it came down to shit hitting the fan, like, there was times where we were immature. It's like, really? You know what I mean? Like, but anyways, I ain't gonna make this video too long. If you need to book any coaching calls, please reach me at info@savingrelationships.com. Again, that's info@savingrelationships.com. I wish you nothing but health, wealth, love, success, and happiness. Hope you have a great day. Bye.